Yo, you rocking with UNG radio station. I'm the one and only Big Homie Madman. It's the Unsigned Artist Hangout. You know what I'm saying? When we talk to artists all the time and we get it in, we do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? Right now we got a special guest in the building by the name of Ifa Jahi.
You do know I'm Ife Jahi, man.
Ife Jahi.
Yeah,
you know
there we go.
Where did you come up with this name, OG?
Man, my father named me Ife. That's my born name. Yeah, and then my family has a tradition where we would choose our own middle names when we became of a certain age, and I chose Jai because it's a tribe in West Africa that traveled all the time, and I wanted to be all over the world. So,
right.
Yeah,
You international. I met you in Atlanta. Now you from LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we've been in Atlanta. Much love to Atlanta, man. Atlanta is home. You know, I go out there and I get so much, you know, just feel good just being down in the city of Atlanta, man. We've been able to rock with a couple of radio stations down there and do a whole lot of good stuff. So,
I caught a couple of events that you did down there at Malcolm X Park.
Yeah, Malcolm X Park. You know, we get down, Malcolm X Festival. Shouts out to the movement MXGM. You know what I'm saying? We get down every year. We be out there at the Malcolm X Festival. And I get the opportunity to get on the mic and host and just make sure everybody has a good time. So it's wonderful.
Hey, for those who don't know, I met the young lady through my big homie Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross kept sweating me. Man, you got to come down to the shop. I'm like, what are you talking about? He like, man, it's a club called Briscoe. And we got the whole roof. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, man, come up here, man. We're going to have a smorgasbord.
Yeah.
We're going to have people from performing. Everybody from Cali out here in Georgia, we're going to hook up and get it in.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm going to come down there, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all look out for me. So he brought me down there, and I met the young lady.
Absolutely.
You performed.
Absolutely.
You know, it was hot. You know what I mean? A lot of people was getting it in. I seen the movement.
Yeah.
I was like, they wear the red, black, and green. They wear the black power. You know what I'm saying?
I peeked the microphones. I see the red, black, green mic.
Oh, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then I said, I seen something else too. I was like, but on her video, she gangster.
Yeah,
you know
listen, trying to be on some real revolutionary
She be going
gangster.
hardcore, so I'm like, if I get her in the station, I gotta ask her about that. You know what I mean?
Right on.
You grew up on Inglewood Boulevard?
So
Inglewood Avenue?
man, what's funny is that shouts out to Inglewood Ivy. I just met that cat. He's representing Inglewood real hard, but I represent South Central Los Angeles.
South Central.
Yeah, I grew up right down the street from the Slauson swap meet. So.
Oh yeah, I need to go there and get my UNG shirt ready.
Listen.
Yo, shout out Slauson swap meet, hood fashion store. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah. So I'm a real LA girl from I went to Crenshaw High School.
Crenshaw High School.
Crenshaw
Boulevard.
Yeah. So you already know it's family, it's love, and I'm back home now.
I'm back home. How you loving it?
I'm loving it. Things have changed. You know, the community doesn't look like the way it did when I left. You know, but hopefully, you know, I can bring some of the energy that I learned and was able to cultivate in Atlanta and bring it right back to
big difference, huh?
LA. Yeah, it's a very big difference. It's a very big difference. Yeah, things have changed, but it's all good. The culture's still here. The flavor is still here. I can still go get my dolphin earrings and my gold jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I can still get a lot of stuff in, man. So it's still some has stayed the same, some has changed, but. It's folks like myself that need to be able to come back and just sustain the culture and make sure it don't go nowhere, man.
That's right.
So I'm here for it.
Right now, you got like several things going on, so I need you to bless me and put me in tune so I know how to play my part at the radio station because I support a lot of artists, right?
Right on.
And I know you got a movement going, so I'm not sure if you have a new album coming out, or what it feels like you are a community activist / revolutionary, whatever you want to call it. What title are you running with?
Listen, I am running with all titles right now, man. To keep it real, let me just be very honest. Today is a very blessed day on the way that I was over here. You know, I'm literally praying in the car because I give thanks for just the alignment for me to be able to do things that I love, you know. So shouts out to killradio.org. They some folks that definitely show love as well. But man, one of the things that I recognize is that I've always had a passion about music and hip hop culture. And obviously I was trained and raised by revolutionaries. Folks like Mutulu Shakur, Tupac's father, is a very big mentor in my life. And so I've always known that there was a responsibility, you know, for us to use music to actually do something. Right. You feel me? So I messed around and just started to allow myself to live in that alignment. And next thing you know, I'm going to school for hip hop. You know, hopefully I'll end up graduating next year and I'll be done with that. So I call myself a hip hop scholar. UCLA, man. I go to UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah, Black Bruins matter, baby. Black Bruins matter.
UCLA got it popping, huh?
Hell yeah. I done went full circle, man. From Crenshaw High School to UCLA. I would have never thought that was going to be my journey.
Hey, that's your blessing. No, it's there for you. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The man upstairs got you. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
You're doing something with your music.
Clearly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
I was hearing your music. In your music, you got like powerful lyrics, and right now in the industry, nobody really. That's like taking a chance with your career.
Yeah, that can be.
If you busting about the people, you might not pick up your album.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Compared to these cats that's saying, 100,000 my watch, you know. So, how you feel about that?
Well, to be honest with you, one of the things that I try to promote about hip hop culture, and I call myself a hip hop artist, a hip hop scholar, and a hip hop activist. It's just really who I am, just hip hop period, right? And I ride for the culture because it's all about resistance. Really, that's what the essence of hip hop is. But the real of it is that my whole thing is that it's about variety, man. No shade to the folks, that are doing what they're doing, talking about what they're talking about. But I think that one of the problems is we don't get to have a variety.
Right.
There was a period where you could listen to 2 Live Crew, and then you could put on Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? And there was options. People had options. So my thing now is to provide the options again. You know what I'm saying? To be able to give my voice. Because my voice is going to be different than maybe a Megan Thee Stallion's voice.
I got you.
A Cardi B's voice. And there's no shade to those women because they're holding it down in their lane. And they're
right.
awesome at what they're doing.
Now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
But there's more variety that's necessary so that folks don't see hip-hop as just one thing. Hip-hop is a variety, and that's what makes it so dope. That's what makes it so beautiful. And that's what makes it so powerful. So if you don't get the diversity, then you ain't never gonna know that it's other things out there.
Rare Breed.
Right on. Right on.
Y'all should check out her video, Rare Breed, on YouTube.
Please do.
Go subscribe.
Please do.
She talked about a lot of universal things and their issues, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you show the struggle, you talk about it, but you also talk about shining.
Right.
You give several avenues.
That's right. Because there's nothing wrong with being able to say, being able to say something that has a message. And I think, at the end of the day, I really want people to believe in themselves. I want people to believe in themselves because real talk, I believe in you and I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Right. I see the potential of us as a culture and as a community. So at the end of the day, it's some flossing that comes with that because we African people by nature. And man, have you ever seen some African kings really get draped up and jeweled out?
Right,
you think we got 5 gold chains? They be dripping.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So
and they got the dances and all that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Down.
I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
I noticed that you do that part of the movement also.
Yeah.
I seen you come on stage dressed in your African attire.
Yes.
And you do,
Yeah. I try to make sure. These days, I'm very intentional about that shit. Either you gonna find me in some African clothes. I make my own. I have my own clothing line now.
What's the name of it?
It's called Everyday African by Ife Jai.
Where can we get this at?
Man, please just slide into my Instagram, Everyday African by Ife Jai, and give me an inbox, and I make custom pieces. You know what I'm saying?
All right, on your Instagram, it's different from your name, so make sure you tell everybody.
Yeah, so Everyday African, IFEJIE, and then my Instagram for just me doing my movement as an artist is Efizzle the Jizzle, and you can Google me as well.
Efizzle the Jizzle, this nizzle, gizizzle.
Gangsta, my homegirl Latte. Shouts out to my girl Latte. Gave me that handle way back in the day, man. I just kept it. You know what I'm saying? Ran with it. Cool. Yeah, but so these days I'm very intentional. There's a time now. I think. Well, right now I'm promoting an event. I'm calling it Return to the Real, and that's really the movement. That's my movement. It's time for us to return to the essence of who we are as a people, and we're gonna do that first through honoring what the real hip hop. The realness of hip-hop is, and that's, the art of DJing, the art of rapping, the art of breakdancing, the art of, having political consciousness. Yeah, and just, and the b-boying, the graffiti, the art, the rapping, the DJing, everything, and then, of course, you can't forget the knowledge of self.
Right.
You gotta be able to have something that you're bringing to the table where you're raising not only your consciousness, but the consciousness of your listeners, and that's the part that, when you go in the mainstream, that we have, we fail to incorporate that.
Right,
we don't do that no more.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You can get out there and there's no responsibility to have any knowledge of self. You feel me? So that's the elements that I'm trying to bring back. And that's why I say, let's return to the real, man. The real of it is that we love listening to Tupac.
Right.
We love being able to hear a message. We love, even when Biggie or Nas or Jay-Z, whomever, fill in the blank. When
that's
they can
crazy
get in it and they can still
Hey, I went to the Western One concert last night, right?
Man, shouts out to my brother Jimmy Bones. He was supposed to put me on, but it's all good. I'm not hating.
It was
you know,
packed,
I heard
right?
it was nice.
It was packed, and
yeah,
it seemed like a lot of the groups that were performing. Well, I know this right nobody. A lot of them was getting down, but some of them were just kind of like regular. And all of a sudden, DJ Quick came out and was like, "Yo, man, I want y'all to know I made this beat for Tupac. For those who don't know,
oh wow,
when he played the beat, the crowd lost their mind.
Wow, what beat was it?
I think it was Hail Mary. I thought Daz made that.
Shut up.
No joke. I thought Daz made that.
DJ
track.
Quick made Hail Mary.
That's what he said.
Oh,
right? And it's documented. You can go on YouTube and check that.
I believe it.
And when the beat played, the crowd just went psycho.
Yes.
So Game came on after him, and Game said it too. Rest in peace, Tupac. The crowd lost their mind.
Right
Snoop Dogg came on and performed Nothing But a Gangsta Party.
Already.
With Pac, they lost their mind. I said, this Negro ain't even here, and he's still laying
out.
So that's powerful.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's how we're supposed to be making our music.
That's it. That's it. I think that was a part of it. See, I'm honored to be able to say that I was trained and raised by some of the same folks that trained and raised Pac. You know, shouts out to one of my Baba's, you know, the Shakur family. I still go to see Matulu. He's in Adelanto, California right now.
That's right.
You know, and I give thanks that, you know, Pac came from a certain, you know, community of people that really instilled this responsibility to be able to push our people towards liberation. And I give thanks that some of the same people that walk with Pac have been walking with me and raised me in some of the same way, man. So shouts out to folks like Watani Tahimba, Akinyele Umoja. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the real OGs, you know, Geronimo G. Jaga, the whole camp, man. These Sekou Odinga. I've been able to be in spaces with some of these men.
You a soldier for that right there. You calling out some legendary names, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
I need to link up with some of them cats and do some of the movies that we doing. Because over here, UNG Radio, we got an independent game riding too.
Already.
A lot of the majors don't support independent.
Already.
You know what I mean? And no just about calling folks out with Grammys and Essence. If you ain't got $1 million in the bank, or you ain't got big movies, or you ain't super established, they won't mess with you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? They need to start messing with some of these folks that's out here with the truth themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's real.
And that's why we got to keep mashing, man, because there's a moment where, you know, eventually we set the tone of what's cool. You know, in hip-hop culture, what's really awesome is that we have a space where we can say this is hot and this is not.
Right.
You know, and when we claim that space,
that's the OG status.
Man, we can start turning a lot of things around. And the internet now is on our favor. I mean, UNG, you know, radio.com. You see what I'm saying? You could go onto the radio station online. You know, you don't have to be on these major CBS, Fox, you know, own, you know, Time Warner own, you know, networks, man. You
I tell artists to go get on 200 different internet radio stations and your stuff will be rotating too.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get relaxed and just come mess with UNG.
Yeah.
Get on this platform, the next platform, the next.
Right.
Stop dropping your music on SoundCloud and YouTube so much.
Yeah.
Get a website and put it there so all the money can come to you, because SoundCloud might not even be telling you the truth.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
That's real.
They might say, you only sold 3 copies, but really all along, this person has sold 30,000.
Right, you can't always depend on other folks, man. And that's the thing. It's a lot of internet radio stations that's out there, so there's really no reason now not to be able to take advantage of the stuff that's available for us. So, you know, that's what I'm saying, man. That's the movement. It's about making sure that people know that we out here. Right. You know, it's not.
Hey, well, I love how you said that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we out here for sure. And I'm going to break y'all off with a blessing right now today.
Let's go.
Today's show is sponsored by Grind Clothing Line.
Okay.
A new clothing line coming out of Compton by a young lady by the name of Yolanda Deere. I'm sporting the hat right now. Grind. You know what I'm saying? What is your grind? But right now, we're going to break it down with one of these new songs coming up by the big homie right here, Zone. Why don't you tell everybody about Zone?
Man, I wrote the song Zone for all of my folks that's believing in something greater than themselves, that there's a spirituality that we all need to tap into. And ain't nothing wrong with tapping into that spirituality and getting all the way in the zone.
In the zone.
So that's what this song is all about. And take it for what you want to take it with, but that's what my intention was, to give it to y'all. Like, get in the zone, man. Pray hard.
Let's do it.
Connect and connect hard. Get in the zone, family.
All right, it's UNG Radio, man. Y'all keep it locked and check out this song, Zone, and we'll be right back in a minute.